So sometimes you just got to take a little bit of inspo from other people and just be like, that seems to be working for them. Maybe I should give it a try.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to take you guys through my fitness lifestyle because I've came a long way on my fitness journey. I've gone through so many trials and errors, and here are just some things that I continuously do to keep myself looking right and tight and just confident in my body, because I feel like women were constantly chasing the no fupa, the nice abs, the nice ass, the nice like body, comparing ourselves all the time. And sometimes you got to work with what you got, but this will help you with what you got. Okay, it's the morning, so don't fully mind me with my moo-moo and everything going on. But first thing to touch my stomach, I've been doing this for like at least a year now, and it has really helped me just show my abs and like my frame more. So I always start my morning with this lemon, a little bit of salt for natural electrolytes, lemon for digestion, and then cinnamon also for digestion, and a little bit of honey for antioxidants. This is just a great thing to start your morning off with. And even if you don't have these products or these, ingredients, just make sure to use something hot in the morning. So you just want something warm to hit your stomach in the morning is the real key. But after doing some research throughout this year-long period of me doing it, these were the 3 ingredients that different sources were telling me I should try, and I personally love it. But I started out with just lemon and salt water. I didn't always do the cinnamon or the honey. So yeah, this is my morning tea in my Casamigos cup.
Step 2 is the look good, feel good method. As you can see, I am not put together right now. It's not my thing. I definitely used to be one of those people that were like, you don't need to get ready for the gym. It makes no sense because you're just going to get sweaty and gross. There's a point. There's a point to getting ready for the gym. And also make the observation. I see girls all the time online and they get ready for the gym, full face and everything. I don't know if I'm doing all of that because I have acne prone skin, but like they're always happy, thriving, feeling successful, are successful. So sometimes you just got to take a little bit of inspo from other people and just be like, that seems to be working for them. Maybe I should give it a try. So first things first is we're going to do this hair. I feel like the easiest thing to do for curly hair is going to be just like a nice little slick back. Love my curls, but they're not coming with me to the gym. So normally my hair would be soaking wet, but I just decided that I was just going to do it dry so that way I'm not like dripping wet all over the gym. Okay, hair is done, slay, easy to wear out. I'm also going to tap into the clear stem, ladies. Clear stem is like the key to my clear skin. Like, it has been such a game changer. I use this skin spray all day. This is just something I add to my skin. I'm like prone to having just naturally dry skin, which creates breakouts. Like dry skin creates breakouts, oily skin creates breakouts, and all of the above. And you need your barrier not to be broken, but dry skin will have your barrier breaking all the time. And that clear skin stuff keeps my skin hydrated and keeps the acne away. I do think I'm gonna do like a light little beat today because I do have to take pictures for Young LA. I work with this athletic wear brand. If you don't know about them, now you do. They're also one of the most affordable athletic wear brands, I want to say, that is actually good quality. So I really have loved their stuff before I even started working for them. And I have to take some pictures for our new drop, so you'll see it here first. And I want to have like just a little light beat, just so that way, like, when you're taking pictures, like, you got to have a little bit of makeup on unless you're like God sent, just so that way like it picks up on the camera. So another tea is my Method IQ foundation. This is acne foundation, so it helps your acne as you wear it. Period. Okay, so this week at the gym, I really want to wear color. It's been something that's been calling my name for whatever reason. So I'm going to try to wear color all week this week. So I found this really cute cherry red. I did want to go more for the pinks, but I haven't worn this color in a long time. So I'm thinking this is going to be my look. Let's try her on. Oh yes, this red is absolutely phenomenal. I'm feeling 1,000 times confident today. I'm so glad I went with color. This is your sign to wear some color. So now we're all set for the gym. I haven't eaten everything that I need to eat yet. Part of thriving is trying to be educated. Part of thriving is putting nutrients into your body, and that does take some unnecessary and annoying steps. So we still have a few more things to hit, like breakfast. As you can tell, we've only had our lemon water, so we need to still have a few more things and do a few more things. So let's continue on with how we're gonna restart our life together, because this stuff really does work for me. It might seem ridiculous and for people who don't have full-time jobs, but I do have a full-time job and I am a full-time student, so you can do it too. Before we get started, we must do our perfume of choice. I'm gonna try this Orebella. I'm not gonna lie to you guys or overhype you guys. I am not the biggest fan of Orebella. Like, I don't think it smells that great. This one smells pretty good, but it's like not something I'd pick up and be like, I have to purchase. But I did get it in PR, so we're gonna wear it. I love to mix with like a body. This one kind of gives sweet, but it's also like bougie. So I think I'm gonna mix it with one of my bougier smells. Blake Brown. If you like the scent of like the One Hotel or like just more like Santal smells, Blake Brown has the best hair and body mist. So I'm just gonna mix that in because I feel like that would match really well. Okay, now let's go.
Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Females nature just to treat me. 'Cause baby girl, you are so the only reason that I came to tonight is 'cause I know you were invited. The only reason that this dress is tight is 'cause I thought that you would like it. I'm only comes for ese corazón. Because I want you to like that. The only reason I came to tonight is because I really like you. And I cannot hide it. We'll do whatever you mind then. The next is the close of your touches. Why you just tell me that you feel like
So honestly, I have to track my protein, otherwise I do not look good. My abs do not form. My stomach is not snatched. I'm not one of those people that are gonna get on here and say that I don't count my protein, because I definitely do. Monday through Saturday, I try to hit my at least 100 to 120 grams of protein a day, and then Sunday I don't count at all. But for breakfast, first things first is we're gonna have some steak and eggs. I normally do not have steak because it's so freaking expensive in LA, but we had some left over from Sunday Fun Day, so I'm having steak and eggs, and this together should be from 25 to 30 grams of protein. I'm not calculating it with a scale, but steak is high in protein, so 4 ounces of steak is typically this much, and it's typically like 25 to 30 grams of protein, maybe even higher, but I always try to shoot low so that way I end up getting more protein. And then 1 egg is about 6 to 8 grams of protein, so it's not much, but it's clean. And this is my first meal, and then we'll have a protein shake on the way to the gym. So that way I try to get in at least 50-60 grams of protein before I even leave my morning routine. That's my jam. And I have this yummy hot honey Kinder sauce. So good! I love these Fairlife 30-gram protein drinks. So this gets me to like 60-70 grams of protein, and it's barely 10:30 in the morning. So that way I don't have to worry about crushing protein in throughout my day. After any and all things gym, you tower 28. There's just not gonna be a time you leave the gym and feel like shit. Okay, you're always gonna leave the gym and feel accomplished, happy you did it. So make sure you go, because that really just sets the tone for your body. And also, being in your 20s, you're gonna experience a lot of change. So if you're approaching your 20s or in your 22 range, things are going to change after 23, 24. So you definitely want to try to get on top of it sooner than later with getting your dream body and just getting your body as tight as possible, because it's going to be harder to lose that 5 pounds. It's going to be harder to tighten up. And if you do want kids and stuff like that, you best believe you need to have your best body before you have kids, so that way you can snap back faster and not just get in your head about insecurities. Okay, so that's really why we're doing this in our 20s. And when I started, I've been gymming most of my life, but I started hardcore training about 4 years ago, so around 22. And it was the best thing that I did. And just maintaining that, not overdoing it. I did maybe 4 different workouts today, 5 including other things, and just kind of, Shy's in here, so she's hot. Just kind of maintaining my body while trying to have little goals, realistic goals, has really, really helped me. And now I'm my most confident I have been since being 19 with my immature body. I'm now in my grown woman body. As you can see, we've changed. This is the new Young LA for Her drop. I will say I was not happy with these new bodysuits online, but now that I have them in person, they're super thick and super snatching on the waist. Look at this photo. And I love them. So I need to go get pics, because as we talked about earlier, I'm doing a new deal with Young LA where I take organic photos with them. So we're gonna go to Erewhon. I can't tell you that I'm going to get anything from there, because when I say I have unlimited groceries right now in my house, I mean unlimited, but I might get a little coconut water or something cute. Gotta reward yourself on a Monday, otherwise Mondays are going to feel really boring and just not fun. So I try to make my Mondays like my Fridays or Sundays, So we're gonna go to Erewhon, take some flicks, and then we gotta dial into schoolwork and real life stuff, because this is just stuff to maintain my mental health, not stuff that's actually super getting me further in life. We gotta hit all the marks in your 20s, because you can't just be slacking around trying to get your best body, because that's not paying the bills, babe. All right, let's go take some pics. From shooting, running all of our errands. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm having my first little real meal, which is leftover kebab. So it's chicken, steak, and rice. It's a good little amount, at least 4 ounces again. So this is another 25 to 30 grams of protein, and she does it for me. You gotta eat clean, especially on Mondays. So what I mean by getting our future together is I'm a full-time student. So I'm in school right now to be a psychologist. I want to be a family and marriage therapist. So I'll be finished with my degree beginning of January, end of December, just about. And yeah, you have to further your career. In your 20s, you can't just think about your dreams and goals. My mom was very supportive of me throughout my life and wanted me to always pursue my dreams and goals, and told me that things will come from them, and they will. But I am a type A type of person where I need to have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'm not gonna live my whole life thinking what if, and putting my odds in the world's hands. They gotta be in your own hands. So my structure within my future that I'm working on in my mid-20s is going to be my career. So you guys know I'm a full-time influencer, I'm a full-time content creator, I'm also a full-time model. But I'd be lying if I told you guys that that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Eventually I want to have kids, and I want to be married and all these things, and I want to have the choice on what I want to share and what I want to do with my life. I want to have options. And I always wanted to be a psychologist. I always wanted to be a therapist. And I just decided to pull the blanket from underneath me and get started on it, because time is going to go by anyway, especially in your 20s. During this time, you're going to be figuring out a lot. Let's pass this airplane. yeah, during your 20s, you're going to be figuring out a lot. A lot of things are going to be complicated. Chasing your dreams and goals is not that easy. Being in school is not easy. Being in love is not easy. Building friendships is not easy. There's so many things that are going to be have to be built. You're growing into your grown woman personality, your grown woman thoughts, mind, your frontal lobe is going to start to develop. You're going to think a lot differently throughout your 20s journey. And the one thing that you can control is where your money is coming from. And unfortunately, the one thing that we need as an adult is money, financial stability. If you don't have financial stability, you're not going to be able to go that far in life. Like, you know what I mean? So I took the back seat. I moved back home with my mom so I could really save every single dime so I could have the money to buy a house. Don't let social media confuse you with all of these high expectations. At the end of the day, you should want a home where you can lay your head, where you can have children, where you can come home to every single day, and whatever you need to do to get there, do it. On top of it, you should have a solid career. You know what this career is going to give me? Benefits, 401k, insurance for me and my children. My current job as an independent contractor does not give me any of those benefits. I'm having to pay out of pocket. Anything that you can avoid these problems, you want to do. And it's not for everybody, but that's just me saying, like, I know I started doing my future career at the right time because I got to live through my career. I didn't stop and say, oh, I'm gonna finish school. Oh my God, another plane. Am I by the airport? I didn't stop my dreams when my dreams came. I fully pursue them, and I will pursue them every single day. But it does get to a point where you need to be realistic and have another option, and nothing is better than security for me. So I'm gonna do my homework right now. I told myself I'd give myself, it's 2:40 right now, and I said until 5, so what is that, like almost 2 hours, a little over 2 hours, to try to bang out as much homework as I possibly can. And this is what I do, like on Mondays, I always try to do as much homework as I can because this is always like my freest day of the week. Because after today, it's gonna start to get busy, I'm gonna be working, I'm gonna be doing more with my life, and it's just not gonna be as easy to do my homework. So if you are in school and you also have a lot going on, my best advice is to do as much as you can on the day that you don't do that much, if that makes sense. It's like, try to do as much as you can. So I'm literally gonna do almost all of my homework right now. Okay, and on our last trip, we got a 20 gram of protein drink to bring us up to 110 grams. And we're gonna go on a cutesy little walk to make sure we get our steps in, because you gotta 100% commit to the process. So let's go get our steps in. Thanks for following me along my 20s journey. Make sure you come back because I'll be sharing more tips that have helped me throughout my 20s and are going to continue to help me, and we'll continue to grow together.